Welcome to the Murphy, Sam, and Jodi After the Show podcast.
Sam just got a scam on his phone, so I thought we should address it right away.
You did.
Right away. I think it's the same one that we mentioned this week in 3 Things to Know today about the FTC warning about an Amazon scam. If you bought something on Amazon recently, which a lot of us have, let's hear it.
It starts off as Amazon safety recall.
Mm-hmm.
We're contacting
That's where they
you.
gotcha.
Contacting you because the product you purchased, don't know which one, is being recalled. This recall is due to quality and safety issues. We urge you to stop using the product immediately and contact us to arrange a full refund. And then it's got a link to view my order. And, of course, it says safety is their top priority. So please visit the website, and thanks for shopping at Amazon.
Makes you so mad and sad because that is a scam. They are trying to get your personal information. They're trying to get you to panic and then reach out to them via that link.
Well, and the scammers are odds players, right? So they know everybody on the planet uses Amazon.
Yeah.
I think this one's been circulating for a while. This one and a delivery one that both have Amazon logos. I got that one about 3 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and
I could see how we'd get that.
And it looked, it looked very real.
Yeah.
It looks real until you look down at what the link says, which is not Amazon.com, It's the same thing as usual. If you get something like that, go to your Amazon actual account, log in, and see.
Exactly.
That's where you're going to be notified, not by a text message.
Even Amazon got in on, this was the warning from the FTC, to protect consumers. And that's where I read the warning, and that's why it came into play in 3 Things to Know today. But even Amazon released a statement. It's like they're not going to text you about your order.
Yeah.
They're not going to do that. Yeah. All communication is going to be done through Amazon.
Yeah, and email. They're going to use your email address, not your phone number.
Right.
Yeah.
It's funny about some of those email ones I get because I've gotten them, from the post office and from FedEx as well, allegedly. There's always seems to be somebody's name attached to the sending. It's like Joe something at Gmail. And it's like, if you're going to this effort, wouldn't you cover that
Cover
up
your name, Joe.
Fake or whatever.
Yeah.
By the way, I did look, and this did come, it has a phone number that this came from. I looked up the country code. It came from the Netherlands. Amazon's home office.
Well,
right.
but there are things that you order from Amazon that come from all over the world.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to shout it out and talk about it and just share it because it makes me worried. For, like you said, they're playing the odds. And then some people are being scammed right now because of it. And it's so sad. It's so sad.
Well, they're hoping to make that even a rational person or somebody who's actually not rational, skeptical, can fall for it because if in the wrong moment where you got a million things going on and you've just ordered something or whatever, it's very easy to immediately think, oh, God, what's wrong? And you have to stop yourself before you click that link and go through.
Don't move too quickly with anything because they're using the fear as, part of the scam there.
The odds
strategy
is the one that always amazes me because it's me, it's personal. I'm going to show them. I'm going to report it. But they send 1,000 emails out or 1,000 of these texts. Even if 5 people out of 1,000 reply,
they had a good day for them.
Get something out of it.
Yeah. I can't remember, Murphy. You would have to jog my memory if I've ever really been scammed. I do. I was slow to online shop. I'm traditional. I love to go touch and look at things and try things on. But how can you not in the world we live in? I was slow to do it, but I don't know that I did order a couple of things during the pandemic that never showed up ever, and I wondered.
No, but you never. I don't think that you've ever been scammed. I'm sorry, you've never fallen for a scam. The only thing that you have a few times done, and the rules have changed on this now too, Sue. Not everybody. The advertising rules and cookies and privacy and all that stuff has changed. All the things you have to say you accept or reject or what now. But it used to be you would order something and it would pop up that magazine subscription thing, and it would be pre-checked. If you didn't uncheck it and you hit, submit, you went up subscribing to these magazines.
Oh, right.
And so
I used to
we
love
started
those,
getting all sorts of magazines at home,
Oh, I loved them, though. I loved magazines. I used to love a magazine. I got in trouble in school for having magazines on top of my books. Sorry, kids, this is not a good example, but I used to bring like Vogue.
You mean like when you'd open the book, you'd have the magazine inside?
Yeah.
And so the teacher would see you reading a book, but not the magazine.
That was my scam. Well, just
The
long
thing
time
is,
ago.
magazines are great when you intend to purchase them. It's just that they were coming.
We
at
did,
you.
and we were stuck with them for a long time
Yeah.
because you couldn't. It was really hard to unsubscribe. Well, the reason I say that, Murphy, is because I'm surprised, as tech non-savvy as I do feel, I'm surprised I have never been scammed. I feel very lucky.
So the awareness is so good. I don't think you have to be tech savvy necessarily.
Well, okay.
To if something doesn't feel right or doesn't seem right, maybe you should trust your gut on that,
Yeah.
And nothing is going to be such a crisis that if you don't click that link, that something's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? You always, if it's the bank, and everybody tells you that the bank says they will never reach out to you this way. You go to
This way or that.
go use your official login on the official website, and anything that you need to know will be there, or verify that that's the phone number that you need to call. Phoebe called me, remember, a couple of weeks back, and she had one that was, our youngest daughter called me and said that she was pretty sure this was a scam, but wanted to run it by me just in case, because she was actually expecting something. Same thing. This was USPS. It was the Postal Service, supposedly saying that, they were having trouble delivering a package to her and needed to click the link to, submit whatever. And it was a scam.
Good for her.
And she knew that, but
she grew up in our house.
Yeah.
Make sure that's not a scam.
But, in the world of, for one thing, probably almost everybody's mobile number is somehow on the dark web somewhere, and so you're going to wind up on these spammers lists. I already know that my Social Security number's on the dark web, so whatever, that's everything's locked down now. So it's the reason I say all of that is that scammers can become more creative about how they approach you, because a lot of your information is out there and they've captured it and they're pushing it back to you to try to seem legit. But to this day, I don't know that there's any real scam link that's come to me that's been so authentic that I didn't look and find something to say, oh yeah, clearly this is not legit. And most of the time it's a misspelling of something.
Have you ever
or incorrect wording?
Tricked or been scammed?
No, I've not. I have never clicked a malicious link. I'm
lucky. Not even
I'm
that,
really,
just
really lucky.
Any kind of scam you've fallen.
I don't think
Let me give you
so.
an example. Here's my.
Let's hear it, Sam.
Fessing up here. Probably about 20 years ago, 15, 20 years ago, when I was looking to buy a Nikon, my camera. Was looking all over the internet, obviously at the reputable sites, but then I found one where the price was just too good to be true.
Yikes.
And even though in my head it's like, it's too good to be true.
Yeah.
I dug a little, and it's like, well, they got this approval and that and all that. And I did a little research, not enough. And so I paid the money, and I even got here's your shipping, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, no.
And then a week or so went by and nothing happened. I went back to the website. It didn't exist anymore.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. You've never told us that
I
story.
didn't know. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That one wasn't solicited to me. I actually went looking for it and fell for one.
Yeah.
Unreal.
And those electronic scammers are still out there, but as time has gone on, and reviews and warnings and blog sites and Reddit and everything now, it's more difficult, I think, for those kind of sites to get away with it, because unfortunately somebody experiences it, but they do share it with everybody else to say, hey. And I remember that I don't remember what I was looking for, but I was buying from B&H Photo. Actually, you know what? It may have been the same kind of thing. It actually might have been camera equipment for the studio that I was looking for, and saw those same kind of things where it's like $1,000 cheaper. Clearly, that's not realistic, And here's the other thing: is these manufacturers always set a price with which a retailer can't go below anyway.
Yeah.
They're not going to make their product a loss leader for, so there's always going to be a threshold, and a business is in business to make money, not lose money. And so a lot of these scammers have been either taking chances where, like, they wait till they get the order and then try to go find whatever it was they were going to get and then resell it, or it's what they call B stock, where it's been opened before and closed back up, or it's actually used and you don't do it.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was called B stock.
Yeah, they call it.
You know so much about this.
Well, they call it B stock because it's either been like a demo that was in a store, or it could have been a return from a customer, but it's in perfect condition and the original packaging itself is not really opened except for the box itself. That's called B stock, and they can't resell that or for full price because it's not truly new.
Sure.
But it's a great way to buy some things.
Yeah, it is.
And some of those have been demos, and as long as the demo hasn't been messed up by the retailer that's selling it, it's a great way to get a bargain.
Agreed.
But it's so true. You stick to the reputable sites. There's a reason that they're reputable. And, you sometimes forget that when you buy electronics, for example, which is a big one, easy to get scammed on with the fake sites and the things to watch out for, is that electronics can break. Or something may arrive and not be in good condition, and a good company, a reputable company, is going to back that up.
They'll make it good.
Otherwise, you've completely wasted your money. But I do think we have this allure. We're wired that way to try to find, what is the deal.
Of course.
And they can scam. But again, that goes back to the scammer going for the emotional component of things. When you think you've scored a deal, it's like this adrenaline rush. You know what I mean? You've got this great feeling, pulsing through your veins, and you think that, and so it's easy to fall for it. Same reason it's like, oh my God, I ordered the package. What happened? That's a gift I was expecting, or whatever.
It's been recalled. I need to change it.
It is a chance. It's just a distraction. They're playing an odds game. And they're actually sending tens of thousands of these out at one time.
Right.
And all it takes is one person, with a bank account.
Criminals do play the odds game. The word is not just online stuff and the high tech stuff, but if you have a street where there's a lot of cars parked on the street and it's 3 o'clock in the morning and somebody wants to see what's in all the cars, they're trying every door, hoping that 1 out of 50 cars is unlocked.
And you'll get that. Yeah.
And they do. And that's
true.
So that's playing the odds as well.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that when you saw that text, Sam, about the Amazon recall about something you recently ordered, did you know immediately? Did you have that ping?
Oh, after I clicked on the link, I figured it out.
Oh, ha, ha, ha.
No, I knew. It's
You
like,
had the ping.
It's not right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Buyers beware.
Missed any part of the show? Get it all on the Murphy, Sam, and Jodi podcast.